Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, let me look at the calendar. Today is Wednesday, April 24. I'm gonna quickly go over what happened April 23rd because the problem is that I'm sorry, I didn't thought that this daily vlogging challenge is gonna be a lot harder than I thought because like I'm sorry, a lot harder than I thought. Harder than I thought. What happened, I'm still not recovered fully from my sickness. I'm sick with flu. So the problem is that yesterday I felt way worse than I am feeling, alhamdulillah, right now today. And the thing is, I think if I would have filmed this video like I wanted to film it yesterday, like after DMing people and after applying for coding jobs, after DMing people on Instagram, after doing some kind of work, I think there is a chance that I wouldn't film this video today also, because my head is still aching, and when it gets closer to 10 p.m. and your head is aching and you're sick with flu, the only thing which you want to do is to go to sleep. You DM'd yesterday. Okay, yesterday I DM'd people. I applied for coding jobs. I made some kind of progress. I'm building one product for myself, aka startup. I did some progress in design. I find some designers to make a design in Figma, and so yeah, I did my front-end classes. I did a lot of work with for a sick body, DMing people, applying for coding jobs, my front-end classes, and startup, all of the things. I mean, 4 or 5 things out of 6 things which I have planned for yesterday. Nice. And there was only one thing which has left for yesterday, and I just forgot to do it because I needed to take my pills. I needed to take rest a little bit of at least. Yeah. I DM'd 30 people. 30 out of 30. My daily norm is 30 people DM'd every day. So I DM'd 30 out of 30 yesterday, and there was one guy who replied. I'm gonna read his reply. So maybe I will even show it to you because my MacBook is charged fully. Okay. So he said, I may have some stuff in couple of weeks. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, pause the video if you want to read the text. So okay, there is another guy which just replied today 11 a.m. As you can see, I don't get into Instagram after deleting. Okay, I didn't delete it from my phone, but I set a timer 5 to 10 minutes every day. The guy replied at 11 a.m. Right now it's 6 p.m. I didn't check my Instagram for so many hours, man. Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah. Even if my main method of outreach right now is DMing people. So he's texting me, yo, let me get back to you on this. Remind me if I forget. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know, I mean, you can't see, but here is a timestamp which says 11:45 p.m. AM. So yeah, people are not buying yet, but they're showing some interest. You have no rights to quit this challenge. You have no rights to give up. The only way people are gonna discover that you make websites if you let them know about that you make websites, right? So there is not that many ways how you can let people know about your stuff. Actually. Okay, I'm sorry. So there is paid advertisement. There is free content which you can make. That's what I'm making right now. I'm basically using every single free method which you can use to let people know about your stuff. Okay, the first one is free content. I'm making content on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, and I think that's it. And then there is one-on-one calls, one-on-one DMs, one-on-one email. So that's what I'm using, which is my cold DMing strategy. I'm DMing everyone who has less than 50,000 subscribers. So it's taking me a little longer to DM and find correct leads, find certain people who are entrepreneurs and who might be interested, and at the same time has less than 50,000 subscribers. Is a little bit, problematic, but I'm dealing with that, you know. Yeah. And the third way is paid, paid promotions, paid stuff like that. But I think, and I genuinely believe that if you do these two things for a long period of time, and I don't think that you are here for, 1 year in business and just quit it. And if you are planning to do something like that, I don't think, business is for you, because empires are not are not built in one day, in 1 year, at least 10 or something years. If you want to build a real empire, you need at least 10. Companies go into IPO only after 7 or 10 years, and there is like whole entire life after getting into IPO. There is, Apple is 54 years in business now, I mean, man, yeah, what I want to say, if you make content on the internet, any platform, YouTube, Snapchat, I don't care, man. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making content on Instagram, on YouTube, and I believe that, what, inshallah, if I'm gonna just keep doing what am I doing right now, right at the moment, documenting my journey for next 5 to 10 years, I believe that we can, thousands of subscribers, thousands, 5, 10, 100,000, inshallah, million subscribers, inshallah. And out of these millions of people, they're gonna, we're gonna get some clients, probably. And out of these thousands of DMs, millions of DMs we're gonna send, probably some people are gonna say yes. And eventually, if you and I are gonna make great websites for people and they're gonna like it, enjoy it, I believe that they eventually are gonna say to somebody else and, recommend us to somebody else. And slowly but surely, we're gonna build a really, inshallah, good empire. I mean, it's really hard to call it an empire, I think you can call it empire after 54 years in the industry. Like, can you imagine what is gonna happen to your business which you're gonna create, your agency, if you're not gonna quit your agency? Can you imagine if you're gonna run your agency for 55, 54 years like Apple did? Like, Apple didn't quit his business, after 54 years and said, you know what, I want to do something else, something different. I mean, they did implement new gadgets, services, and stuff like that, but main two things Apple for is basically probably MacBook and iPhone. you know, MacBooks and iPhones. And they still produce iPhones, I mean, MacBooks. They were producing laptops and computers in 90s or 80s, and they're still doing it to this day. Yeah, that's the most important thing, I think. Yeah, do not quit your old business. That's how you are gonna achieve real glory, probably. I'm not someone to dictate you or teach you how to make business, probably, and I'm not trying to. I'm just documenting my journey, okay? But one thing I know is that there is no a single case in this world of a business or individual who have tried something and did it for a long enough period of time and worked hard for 5, 10, 15 years and failed. I'm right now, my head is aching to explain it to you. I want to explain to you, my head is aching, but my head is aching. Okay, whatever, peace.